Hey everybody, this is that German guy Josh Runquist, and I'm here with All Them Witches, who's going to be doing an opening set here at the Triple Rock in Minneapolis, Minnesota, opening up for Windhand. How are you guys doing tonight?
Great.
Pretty good. Did a lot better than last night.
Oh yeah, we're on the up and up.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago show, I take it, or?
The Chicago show was awesome. We almost had to cancel because our van broke down. We thought it was the battery and alternator, and then got a new battery, made it to the show, which was 2.5 hours away. Played a shorter set, but it was an awesome night. It was packed. And then left the venue, and 20 minutes down the road, the van broke down again, and we had to get towed. So we got towed basically 3 times in 24 hours.
Oh,
No
wow.
vacancies.
Yeah.
Everybody slept in the van. That was great. That was a bonding night. We had box wine in the van. We woke up and
And then Advanced Auto Parts parking lot.
fixed the alternator.
Yeah.
Didn't miss the show.
Alan and Woody's replaced the alternator, and I drank coffee and watched. It was cool. It was relaxing.
That's probably what I would do in that situation as well.
Yeah. I don't know anything about cars. So.
I wish I did. That would help out a lot. Besides that incident, obviously, and I'm glad you guys were able to make it out to the show still. How's the rest of the tour been so far?
It's been awesome. We've gotten to know Windhand better than we did before, obviously, and it's been great. Every night's been packed. The people have been really responsive to our set and things like that. So.
Oh, very cool. I'm glad to see it, too. And, of course, you guys are touring right now in support of your new album that's going to be coming out next week.
Yes, the 16th. So, lightning at the door.
It's 5 days from now. I don't know when you're going to put out this recording, but it might be out by then.
Yeah.
I usually try to get it out within at least 48 hours when I do the interview, so...
Well, yeah, for those listening, it officially comes out September 16th. It'll be everywhere online and on our Big Cartel and website. But, yeah.
Oh, very cool. So, to people who may not be familiar with your music, how would you describe your sound?
We're pretty heavy, and we like to listen. We have a lot of blues influences that come out in the music, but we all listen to all kinds of stuff, and so it just comes out like sounding like a heavy mashup of everything that we listen to.
Oh, very cool.
Psychedelta.
Yeah, that's what we're going with.
That is a good way to describe it.
Thank you. I didn't come up with it.
Well, it works nonetheless, though, of course. Again, you guys are touring with Windhand. How did this tour come about?
We have the same booking agent.
Yeah, we have the same booking agent as them, who's a really good guy that we started working with in March of this year. And we all like Windhand, and actually I booked them a show in Nashville like 2 years ago at this terrible tiny place called Dino's, and have kind of stayed in touch with them.
Throwing out names, you're burning bridges.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Dino's is awesome.
Dino's is great.
It's
not a good place for Windhand.
It's
Yeah.
not a good place for
And just kind of stayed in touch with them, and Stu offered the dates to us, and we were immediately jumped on it. So.
Oh, very cool. It's a cool combination of a tour, too, because you guys don't sound alike, but it all makes sense when the tour goes on. It's really cool.
It makes sense that Windhand goes on after us.
Yeah. We were all pretty stoked that they approved us, too, because, again, we're not, metal. So, I guess they think that we're heavy enough, but...
Well, it's a cool thing to see. It's like on a tour, I do like to see like diversity, like not all the bands sounding the same, to get some more variety in there. That way you don't get bored by the time the headliner comes on.
Exactly.
Equal opportunity music.
Exactly. After this current tour is done, do you guys have any more plans for touring?
Yes. We just announced our West Coast run. It's like 3 weeks. We're starting off in Arkansas, going to Texas, Arizona, all up the coast of California to Oregon,
Vancouver, don't forget.
Seattle, and then Vancouver, and then to Salt Lake City, Denver, Colorado, and then ending in St. Louis. So we'll be doing a big circle
A lot of
across the
Texas
U.S.
shows too. If
Yeah.
anybody wants to see us in Texas.
Yeah, there's like 5 or 6 Texas shows.
Nice.
So
That's a good time of year to go down to Texas as well, too. So
I'm excited.
it's very cool. So is that all headlining shows, I would take it?
Yes, most of it is headlining. However, we're doing a festival in Santa Ana called Day of the Shred, and we're playing. There's like 2 stages. One of them is like a huge main stage that Windhand's playing on, Red Fang, and we're playing on, I guess, a smaller stage. But we're playing with bands like ASG
Nice.
and
Hot lunch.
Trapped and Burning Machinery. So, Hot Lunch. Oh wait, actually, I think Hot Lunch is playing the big stage.
Oh,
Yeah.
Moving up.
Sounds like a really cool lineup.
it is a really
Yeah,
cool
it's
lineup.
gonna be fun.
Oh, awesome. So, again, with like a great tour like this, with being with Windhand, what other bands would you like to be able to tour with in the future?
Me? I hope the Spice Girls reunite. I'd like to support the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
They haven't gotten enough recognition this last couple of years. Doing some good work. I just want to tour with people like that we're friends with.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we could have done the Electric Citizen work, but there's a great band from Cincinnati that we've known for a while.
Anytime that we have the chance to get to tour with them, we would love that. And there's this band called Broncho. They're definitely not in this vein of music, but they're incredible. They're like kind of 80s punk, like Replacements kind of stuff, but we all really like them.
Yeah, and we played with them before, and we bombed that show, so we'd like a chance to redeem ourselves.
Yes.
It was like the biggest regret of being in this band was bombing, opening up for Broncho.
But they're great. I'd like to tour with Pile too.
And this band from Rochester called
King Buffalo.
I'd like to tour with them.
Who we tour with often, and we love touring with them. They're some of our best friends.
Also Queen.
Yeah, Queen.
If we could resurrect some members of Led Zeppelin, that'd be cool. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to tour with Led Zeppelin.
I don't want to go on tour with Led Zeppelin.
No.
Floyd. I would like to open up for Floyd.
There you go.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd, not just regular Floyd.
Yeah.
The Pink Floyd.
Yeah. If a Pink Floyd does a huge arena tour across the U.S., hopefully we're like the first submitted band for that.
I hope Floyd does like a house show tour.
That would be, or like played places the size of like Exit In.
Dino's.
Yeah,
They
Dino's.
should do a Dino's tour.
Yeah,
They should
awesome.
have a Dino's residency.
That.
No, would that only be the original Pink Floyd or the Roger Waters remake, or?
Whoever wants to be in Pink Floyd. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, very cool. So again, your new album is going to be coming out on Tuesday. What went into the process of making this album?
We went into the studio with half of it written, and we definitely didn't really think about anything we were doing.
We just let the magic happen.
Yeah.
What I'm saying.
We laid down 5 songs and then came up with the rest of the record as far as like the weird space jams on it and stuff.
Space Jam. I'd like to go on tour with Space Jam.
Yeah,
Space
or
Jam's soundtrack.
Shaquille O'Neal's rap career.
Or Kazam.
Yeah.
Shaq.
Or Shazam. Is it Shazam or Kazam?
Kazam.
Kazam.
Shazam.
Shazam was the Nickelodeon TV show.
That's right.
But yeah, and I don't know if I can say this, but we got under the influence of certain things and just got really creative and just had a really good time doing it, making the record. It was a lot of fun. And we did it in our buddy's basement, which is where we did our first record. And it just all kind of came together. And after we tracked it, we didn't listen to it for 6 months.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
wow.
And then we
Did not do that.
came back and mixed it, which was it was awesome because we weren't like stuck, you know, like with the songs in our head. We recorded it and then just played a bunch of shows and then listened to it back and we were like, all right, this is finished. So
That's actually a really cool way to go about it. That way it's like you're not just like in recording mode when you're mixing and mastering. It's like you're listening to it with a fresh mind.
Yeah, your ears definitely get tired of the same thing over and over. So
very true. And then sometimes when you're in that recording process, you don't necessarily hear something that needs to be changed. And then when you come back to it with a fresh mind, you can hear what needs to be done.
exactly.
So anyone that would be going out to see you guys on your upcoming tours, what would you say to expect from your shows?
Ryan from Windhand making faces at us, trying to make us laugh during interviews. At least for like 8 more days. Expect that.
Yeah, you can expect that.
I just come ready for like somebody to throw up or fall asleep.
Also, Ryan throws up.
Yeah. Just come out and enjoy the show. I mean, for people who have never seen us, like, it's not going to sound exactly like the record. And our live shows are never going to sound. Well, I'm repeating myself. But yeah, I mean, we try to have fun. We try to play as loud as possible. And we try to nail it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that too, because like the live experience shouldn't necessarily be what the album is. I mean, there should be like 2 different entities there.
Exactly.
Well, honestly, we can't recreate the album.
No, not at all.
Not if we try. So, and show by show, like you were saying, it's different. We can't play the same every night, nor would we want to.
But one of these nights I'm going to knock over my Rhodes on stage and it's going to fall apart. It's going to be really sweet.
It's going to sound cool.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight.
It could be tonight. I'm going to try to save it for Brooklyn or the King Buffalo show.
You're planning out these things. That's not cool.
Yo, I don't... we're in the middle of tour. I can't just knock my Rhodes out.
Get you a Casio.
Yeah.
Be a good way to end a tour.
Since we play different just about every night, like we were talking earlier, we also have one of your little recording devices, and we record every show. Or we just started doing it like 3 weeks ago, every night, and it's fun listening back. And whenever we have time off, we're just gonna have this big archive of free download, like live shows and stuff. So it'll be something people can look forward to.
Awesome.
If they're interested in that.
Yeah, I'd definitely be interested in this show for sure.
Cool. But not any of the other ones.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just like I'm here, you know, at this show. That'd be a cool experience.
The interest is.
Yeah.
You want to listen to the show you went to, not necessarily the one that was in Baltimore. Go to.
But also, with that said, though, since you're not playing exactly the same way every night, it'd be cool to hear the little nuances between shows.
Yeah.
I mean, like albums that I listen to over and over again, or just like even shows. If I was going to listen to it once, the next time I might be like, listen to the Toronto show.
Yeah.
See what that sounds like. Oh, that's a piece of shit. Let's listen to the Ottawa show.
Yeah. It also is fun, not only recording us playing, but, you know, people saying weird stuff in the crowd, or just how shitty the room sounds, or how good the room sounds. It's definitely a whole other element.
That's very true.
Raw.
That's right. Well, hopefully it sounds great up here for you guys tonight. I've been to plenty of shows here, and it usually does come off with a really good sound, so hopefully that comes off here. So just to finish up here tonight, is there anything else that you'd like to bring up that I have not brought up yet?
Yes. We've been recording all these shows, but we have a professionally recorded show that was done in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, at this place called The Garage, and it's going to be pressed to limited edition vinyl, CD. It'll be online, and that's going to be coming out Christmas.
Oh, very nice.
And it sounds awesome.
Oh, that's very cool. Is that a full set?
Oh, yeah. It's like an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, very nice.
So, got to figure out what to do with all of it, but the goal is for it to be out by Christmas.
Oh, that's very cool. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Well, thanks for taking the time to doing this interview. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys for the first time, and I'm pretty sure I won't be disappointed with the way you guys are describing it. So
Thank you.
Oh, not a problem.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So once again, this has been the band All Them Witches, and this is that German guy, Josh Runquist. Thank you.